Hello everyone. Let me introduce my name. My name is Ayub Subagya. I'm from class CCIT 1 in CCIT. Uh, our project is about building store. We also on this project we have a group member, namely Aufa Tamam, Aib Subagya is me, and Muhammad Iqbal. So, about our project, we know that part of Microsoft Office is Microsoft Office the Excel, or also known as a spreadsheet. Sheet. This number processing application program makes it easy for us to perform calculation as well as process and manage data in the form of number in the table. In Microsoft Office Excel, there are a lot of specific functions, each of which has its own use. In this report, we will explain some formula in Excel that can help us process data. Which our project about building for that using Microsoft Office Excel for database and for calculated decisions in the store. First, this is list Excel function. First, we have five table names. First is member, second barang, third mutasi, for stock barang, five transaksi, six profit, and seven is pelanggan. And the diagram is data pelanggan. Pivot, we have three pivot like profit transaction, pengiriman, and total keuntungan daerah. So this is data member table. In data member table has about nine columns, namely ID pelanggan, nama pelanggan, jenis kelamin, alamat, nomor telepon, tanggal lahir, umur pelanggan, daerah, and daerah. In addition, the sheet have key tables, info data pelanggan, cek data pelanggan, jenis pengiriman. In data member table, the author use the formula that if which is used to calculate time such as day, months, and years. And in info pelanggan data, if the formula is used count to add all customer in the total pelanggan column. Then in total pelanggan like jenis kelamin, the author use formula count if to add female and male customer. And then in check that table is used validation list to avoid the error column nama pelanggan. The last one in the column alamat and number telepon, the author use formula VLOOKUP to make it easier to the author to check the customer address and telephone number, the number.
Barang table consists of 5 column, namely ID barang, nama barang, jenis barang, harga jual barang per unit, harga beli barang per unit. On the barang table, the author don't use must function in it because it is a real data that show about item information. The mutasi table has 9 column, namely tanggal, jumlah, ID barang, kode pengiriman, jenis barang, nama barang, harga, keterangan, and ID transaksi. The mutasi table is a table to manage the income, damage, and output item including its stock and price. On the mutasi table, the author use formula VLOOKUP function on the jenis barang, nama barang, and harga. The transaksi table has 16 column, namely ID pelanggan, ID transaksi, nama pelanggan, daerah, tanggal pembelian, tanggal pengiriman, ID barang, jenis barang, nama barang, jumlah, harga diskon, total harga, jenis pengiriman, harga pengiriman total keseluruhan. Author use VLOOKUP function to get the item name and price value from barang sheet and get jenis pengiriman from member sheet. Author use if function for discount and total harga column if quantity in the G column is greater than equal 5. 20% will appear as the value if quantity in the G column is lesser than equal 5. 0% will appear as the value. The last one, author use mathematical operator for add up total harga M column and harga pengiriman O column. The formula is M5 plus O5.
And the next one is stock barang. Stock barang table has 6 column. It has ID barang, jenis barang, nama barang, aset barang, barang terjual, barang tersedia, stok barang. In the stock barang table, the author use various function. The first one, author use a VLOOKUP to get jenis barang. And also after that, the author use SUMIF to get data for the asset barang. And then we are going to barang terjual table, which has 8 column. The name is tanggal pembelian, ID barang, jumlah harga barang per unit, total harga, harga jual barang, total jual harga barang, and keuntungan. In barang terjual table, author use formula VLOOKUP for jumlah, harga barang per unit, and harga jual barang column. And then author use mathematical operation to determine the profit result. Also after that, author use average, mean, max, and sum to determine the result for each column. And the last one, author use formula sum to fill the total expense. After that, there's a pivot profit transaction. In this pivot, it is used to count sum of the profit, and it is counted by years. And then there is pivot pengiriman. In this pivot, the function is to count the sum of jumlah in jenis pengirim. And then there is pivot total keuntungan daerah. Pivot total keuntungan daerah is used to count the sum of total profit in each region. And then the last one, there's data pelanggan. In this data pelanggan table, we got a customer name and then the total purchase for each of the customer to know who people that shop in this building store. That is all from us. Thank you for listening to our presentation and we'll see you next.